Pull harder, it's almost up.
Massive shadow at 12 o'clock. Get ready to cast. It's a monster. Get the heavy tackle ready. It's a monster. Right off the bow. Cast now. Pull, pull. Watch the tail.
Almost got it secured.
Keep the pressure on. Pull. Watch the tension on that rope. Crank it up. Pull harder! It's too strong! Watch the wave! He's too strong! Get the winch ready, hurry! One more time, pull! Heave! Pull harder now, don't let it dive again! Ready, pull! Don't let it go! Hold the line! Hold the line! Ready, pull! Harder, keep it coming. Hold it steady! Watch the tail! Pull the line! Pull together, men! Keep the line tight! Almost there, bring it up! Pull harder, he's surfacing. I've got him, keep the tension on the line. Harder now! Heave! Don't let it slip! Pull harder, he's coming up! Watch the line, watch the line! Hold on tight to the rope. I'm trying, brace for the splash. Hold it steady, man. Watch the tail, she's gonna buck. Pull, pull, get it secured. Pull harder on that line. Watch the tail, it's starting to move. I've got the gaff, secure it now.
Dawn
pull
broke
now.
over the cold steel surface
tail,
of
hold
the
him steady.
Atlantic, where a giant iron European fishing vessel began its journey into the
Watch the
deepest
line.
waters of its journey. The sky was still hazy, but the roar of engines on deck signaled the imminent arrival of a great hunt. Men in waterproof overalls took their positions, yellow lights illuminating their determined faces. They were preparing for a mission that only the most experienced sailors would dare undertake, to track down and capture the giant grouper. A creature weighing hundreds of kilograms, hidden deep in the dark waters, as nets, long lines, and spears were checked for the last time. The sea began to churn. Large, dark shapes moved in the water. Tensed breathing filled the air as the captain gave the order to drop the line. And from that moment, the great hunt officially began.
Hold it steady, watch the tail. Dig in, don't let up. I've almost got it clear, keep pulling. All right, men, pull up. Ready, 1, 2, 3, heave. That's locked in now. All right, pull it up slowly. Look out, get down. Watch the tail. Secure that line, we're coming up on the grounds. Almost ready up here. Together now! It's surfacing! Get ready! All right, secure that chain tight.
It's heavy.
Watch the knife, bring it over here.
As the fishing line, dozens of meters long, sank into the depths, underwater cameras began to record the chaotic scene of the dark ocean. Giant groupers appeared, heavy shadows moving violently in the swirling water. From the deck, fishermen watched the screen in tense silence, every movement of the fishing line becoming a sign of a life or death confrontation. Suddenly, the line jerked violently, bending as if about to break. A giant grouper had taken the bait. The boat shook as it thrashed violently underwater, creating large whirlpools. Male fishermen in waterproof protective gear clung tightly to the line, pulling each heavy knot, each meter of battle. Sharp spears were prepared, steel glinting under the deck lights. The struggle between humans and giant sea creatures took place amid the rumble of waves and the straining of lines through each winch. And then the decisive moment came, the spear plunged into the water, marking the transition from chaos to control. The iron ship listed slightly as the giant grouper was pulled closer to the deck.
We need to turn it now before the next swell. Careful, it's heavier than the last one.
As the giant grouper's head emerged from the water, the waves splashed white, reflecting the bright lights of the iron ship. Men in waterproof protective suits rushed into position,
Hold it!
using all their strength to control the rope that was twisted violently under the weight of the animal.
Don't let him run!
The giant grouper struggled
he's too
violently,
strong.
creating strong blows that made the deck shake violently. The sound of water pouring, the sound of the rope tightening, the shouts of command combined to form a symphony of strength and survival instinct. Little by little, they pulled the sea monster higher,
I can't hold it much
using
longer.
iron winches, anchor hooks, and ropes stretched to the limit. Finally, the entire giant body was brought to the deck. The light touched its thick, moist, and dark scales,
I'm trying,
reflecting like wet metal. This was the result of hours of fighting between man and the sea, and also the beginning of the next challenging stage.
Alright, heave, get it secured now. Got it, almost there.
giant group lay on the deck, its size taking up most of the space between the fishing equipment. The fishermen prepared large knives with shiny steel blades, not to create a violent scene, but to share the precious product that the ocean gave. They worked skillfully, each cut precisely, powerfully but cleanly, separating each giant piece of meat weighing dozens of kilograms from the fish's body. The hydraulic crane worked continuously, lifting each part of the giant grouper off the deck and dropping it into cold storage tanks. Streams of steam from the metal surfaces created a scene like a factory in the middle of the ocean. The sound of waves, the sound of winches, the sound of tools, all blended together under the sky, gradually turning orange red as the sun began to set. The work on the deck now was not only to process the spoils, but also to demonstrate the strength, experience and steely spirit of the men facing the great
Keep
nature.
pulling! Don't let her run! It's too strong. We're losing it. Pull! Harder now! Pull! Don't let it go! Pull the lines in now! Secure the gear! Don't let it break free! Grab the rope, quick! It's pulling too hard, we're losing it! One, two, three, lift! Lift it up! Watch the tail, pull left! Okay, easy now, easy! Look at the size of that one! Biggest one we've seen all week. Ready, pull! Harder! Man, easy now, easy! Watch your hands, guide it to the ice. Pull harder on three. 1, 2, 3. We got it, we got it.
As the last of the giant grouper was stowed in the cold hold and the deck was washed by strong currents, the sky was plunged into darkness. The lights of the giant iron ship reflected on the calm sea, creating a long halo of light like a streak of stars. The fisherman leaned against the railing, exhaled deeply, and looked into the endless distance. They had just completed one of the most difficult and dangerous tasks in ocean fishing. The ship turned, cut through the waves and returned to shore, carrying with it a huge prize and the pride of the men who'd overcome the challenges of the sea. This journey was not only a story of strength and skill, but also a song of perseverance, team spirit and the harmony between man and the vast nature. Another day passed on the ocean, but the mark of the giant grouper hunt will forever echo in the memories of those who live by the sea.
The market will love this.